Well, it's been a while. I have been busy, but I finished my other two projects, and I'm now ready to restart one of my favorites. It's the anniversary engine of Margaret and I's wedding anniversary. I built this a few years ago, and I wanted it up for this year, and I missed it. It's in May, and this is June, so I was late. What we have is the new all-wheel pickup on this particular chassis, and a voltage rectifier that converts the AC of the track into DC. The DC feeds into this buck boost board, which is set to 15 volts output. 15 volts output goes into this Rail Pro controller, locomotive controller number 3 with sound S, and it's connected to a vintage American Flyer AC motor that has the armature modified for DC operation. Not the armature, the fields. The fields have been cut away, and they're DC now. Kind of like that, but not exactly. So they have a couple of magnets instead of the coil windings. And I just thought I'd give you a refresh, because we've had this but not up and running for a little while, and now I'm going to try it again. Ah! That's not good. How did that? I must have got my sleeve caught on a wire. Great. Okay. So I've got the power up. I'm going to crank it up to 15 volts. And as you can hear, there's a little steam going on, so the engine was already started. I had actually started it thinking it was on and the connector was off. Anyway, I'm going to hit the whistle. Front light was on and dynamic brake was on. I don't know what that is. There is a brake button. Okay, cool. There's a bell. This is the speaker, by the way. Tiny little cube thing, you know. So let's see what we have here. It seems to require quite a bit of juice. I'm thinking it needs to be adjusted in some way. I'm going to have to learn how. You're seeing, I don't know if you can see this or not, but I got 14.5 volts going into the board. I don't see anything or smell anything. That's a good thing. We should see the motor start turning here shortly. I'm going to have to adjust that. I'm not sure what I've got wrong, but it is wrong. It thinks the motor's turning. Oh, that's odd. Oh, then it takes off. Oh, well, weird. I'll have to work on that. I know it's an adjustment, I just don't know it, and I'll have to figure it out. Nothing gets warm. There is a smell, but I think it's the new motor. He's not warm. He's not warm. Caps are fine. He's not warm. So I don't think anything's cooking there. It's only 14 volts now with the motor turning, so he's cut back. His maximum is 18. No smoke is put into this. It's just the motor right now. That's 100%. Not bad. The chuff is pretty close. Pretty nice. Well, so if I tidied up the wiring, I could put this on the rails. But it doesn't have any smoke, it doesn't have any firebox, it has taillights, but they're not wired in yet. There's a few other things. The headlight needs to be put in. I don't have a backup light. There's some other things I can do that I think I will go ahead and do, just because it's for Margaret, I guess. And I like her and all. So, very interesting, huh? There's a magnet. I've been plagued with these magnets ever since I got them. This is the Lionel controller, and I think what's important for you to appreciate is the size. And okay, it's $24, and it gives you forward and reverse. $80 forward and reverse, wireless remote. Sounds, bells, lights, switches, chuff. I don't know, guys. That package is so... You put a soundboard with this, along with the rectifier and the volt regulator, but you don't need them with this, but you do with the sound. But at any rate, it just gets tight. That Vanderbilt was tight. Look at this. So small. Now this is funny because I'm going down to 20% and it's still running. %. 10%. That's pretty good. %. Now why didn't it take off? If I go all the way down to 0, okay, now we're stopped. Now I'm going to go up to 2. Ah, now it takes off. Maybe it had to learn something. I don't know. So it can go. Oh, it doesn't like forward for some reason. Oh no, there it goes. There's forward at 8 miles an hour. And it stops at 6. There must be a little extra load on the motor causing it to think something. I'm not sure what. I'll have to dig into that. Because now it won't go. It thinks it is, but it's not. And I'm losing power. I must have a problem. Well, I will work on this, see what's cooking, and get back to you. Have a good day. It's a good size package. I have to say that.